Welcome, dear listeners, to a brand new journey into understanding ourselves and the subtle energies that shape our reality. This is Gateway Karanna Living Frequency Codes, and I'm Emma Johnson.
And I'm James Mitchell. Today, we're unveiling our very first episode, aptly titled The First Stirrings of Awakening. You might have come across this concept in a blog post, but we're here to translate that insightful written content into an engaging audio experience, making these profound ideas even more accessible and personal.
That's right, James. We're going beyond the page to explore what it truly means to feel that initial tug, that subtle shift within. Many of us sense a deeper current running through our lives, a whisper that there's more to experience, more to understand. It's like a quiet invitation, isn't it?
Precisely, Emma. Living frequency codes refers to the intricate energetic patterns that underpin existence. Think of them as the silent language of the universe, influencing everything from our deepest thoughts to the collective consciousness. Recognizing these codes is the gateway to a more aligned and fulfilling life, and the first stirrings is where that recognition truly begins.
So, if you've ever felt a quiet nudge towards something more, or a subtle pull to look beyond the ordinary, then you're exactly where you need to be. Get ready to embark on this fascinating exploration with us. James, the word awakening can sound a bit esoteric or even intimidating to some. Can we demystify it a little? What does it truly mean to experience the first stirrings of awakening?
Excellent point, Emma. For many, awakening conjures images of grand, instantaneous enlightenment. But in reality, it's far more nuanced, often beginning with gentle, almost imperceptible shifts. It's not about achieving a sudden, mystical state, but rather a gradual expansion of consciousness, a deepening of awareness about yourself and the world around you.
So it's less about a eureka moment and more about a dawning realization?
Exactly. It's a shift from living purely on autopilot to becoming more present, more conscious. You might start noticing patterns you never saw before, questioning long-held beliefs, or feeling a stronger connection to your intuition. These stirrings are like an internal compass recalibrating, pointing you towards a more authentic path. It's often subtle, like a shift in the air before a storm, or the quiet dawn before sunrise. You might find yourself seeking out different perspectives, or feeling a sense of unease with what once felt perfectly normal. It's a natural evolution of the self.
Now, let's delve into the Karanna aspect of our series. When we speak of Karanna, we're referring to an energetic blueprint, a foundational layer of universal consciousness, and the frequency codes are the specific vibrational patterns within this blueprint that carry information and influence.
So, like a language the universe speaks, and Karana is the framework for that language?
A brilliant analogy, Emma. These codes aren't audible sounds, but rather energetic signatures. Everything has a frequency: thoughts, emotions, places, even objects. The Karanna frequencies are particularly potent, acting as catalysts for personal growth and spiritual evolution when we align with them. Think of it like tuning in to a specific radio station. When you're aligned, the message becomes clear. If you're out of sync, it's just static. When you start to awaken, you become more sensitive to these subtle frequencies, almost unconsciously seeking resonance. It's like your internal antenna becomes more finely tuned, allowing you to pick up signals you previously filtered out.
This is where it gets really personal, James. How can our listeners recognize these first stirrings in their own lives? What are some common experiences they might be having that indicate this awakening is underway?
That's a crucial question, Emma. Often, people describe a persistent feeling of something more, a yearning for purpose beyond the daily grind, a sense of dissatisfaction with superficiality, or a quiet internal prompting that there's a deeper truth to uncover. You might find yourself drawn to new subjects, feeling a sudden urge to simplify your life, or experiencing heightened intuition. Perhaps you're questioning your relationships or career choices in a way you never have before. It's a deep internal prompting that signals a readiness for change. It could be moments of profound clarity where a concept just clicks into place, or feeling unusually sensitive to others' energies. These aren't just random thoughts, they are the initial echoes of your authentic self calling out, urging you to pay attention.
Once you recognize these stirrings, James, what do you do? It can feel overwhelming, like opening a door to an entirely new world. What are some gentle first steps our listeners can take to nurture this budding awareness?
It's vital to approach this with curiosity and kindness, Emma. The key is observation without judgment. Simple practices like mindful breathing for just 5 minutes a day can profoundly shift your attention from external distractions to your internal landscape. Journaling can be incredibly powerful. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and those stirrings without editing. Spending time in nature, even just a walk in a local park, helps ground your energy and reconnect with universal frequencies. These aren't grand gestures, they're small, consistent acts of self-care and presence. They create space for the Karanna frequencies to resonate more clearly within you, allowing your innate wisdom to emerge. Remember, this journey isn't a race, it's a gentle unfolding, one conscious breath at a time. So, to recap, the first stirrings of awakening are those subtle yet profound shifts in perception and awareness. We've discussed how the Karanna living frequency codes are the energetic undercurrents influencing these shifts, and how recognizing them is the initial step towards a more conscious existence.
And we've offered practical, gentle ways to nurture this dawning awareness, from mindful breathing and journaling to simply being present in nature. Remember, this isn't about radically changing who you are overnight, but rather about unveiling the authentic self that's always been there, just waiting to be fully expressed.
This first episode merely scratches the surface of the vast and beautiful landscape of self-discovery and energetic alignment. In future episodes, we'll delve deeper into specific Karanna codes, offering more advanced practices and insights. Your journey has just begun, and these first stirrings are an invitation to a richer, more meaningful life.
Indeed. Thank you for joining us on Gateway Karanna Living Frequency Codes. Until next time, keep listening to those whispers within, for they are guiding you home. Goodbye for now.
Farewell.